Hello chess lovers, I have a very dramatic game for you played by Joost van Ruitenburg and Sandro Castellani. The game was played in 2000 in Leiden. Van Ruitenburg started with d4 and knight f6 by Castellani, bishop g5, we see the Trampowski attack, knight e4, bishop h4, c5, f3 trying to kick this knight away, but black plays g5 counter-attacking the bishop, f takes e4, g takes h4, e3, bishop h6, the bishop is starting to target this pawn on e3, and a dubious decision by white, king f2. Looks a bit strange when this king is protecting the pawn on e3, but later we will see in the game that Van Ruitenburg liked to move his king. Queen b6, knight c3, e6, of course if you capture on b2 then white can play knight d5, and if c takes d4 then simply e takes d4 and you have to move your king. This is quite unpleasant for black, that's why after knight c3 black played e6, knight f3, d6, again the pawn on b2 is poisoned, if queen takes b2 this time knight b5 can be unpleasant, that's why after knight f3 black played d6, e5, knight c6, knight e4, this knight can cause black a lot of problems, and a very interesting sacrifice by black, bishop takes e3 check, white captured on e3, now comes c takes d4 check, king f4, well king d2 looks safer, if d takes e5 then king c1, moving the king to a safe square, but after c takes d4 check we see king f4. Now you will see that Van Ruitenburg just loved to move his king all over the board. D takes e5 check, knight takes e5, knight takes e5 and king takes e5. This is very entertaining. Here comes a bad move by black, f5, which is weakening the light squares, and now the queen jumps to h5 square giving a check, and it turns out that not the white king but black king is in danger. King d7, queen f7 check, king c6. Definitely in the beginning of the game these kings could never imagine that they would meet somewhere. What a meeting. a4, white simply wants to play bishop b5 check. a6 covering the b5 square, but here comes queen e7. This time white is threatening queen d6 checkmate. Rook d8 covering the d6 square. Here comes b4, again with the same dangerous threat. Rook d5 check, but the king simply steps on f6 square. Bishop d7, and there it goes, b5 check. This is already losing. A takes b5, a takes b5 check. King c7, and black is losing his rook on a8. e5 check, a desperate move. Here comes king g7. Queen g6 check. Well, if a move like f takes e4, then white can play queen d8 check. If king d6, instead of capturing on b6, white can easily checkmate black king. Let's go back. After king g7 we see queen g6 check, but the king is marching forward. King h8. This king on h8 square looks very safe. And of course white is again threatening checkmate in one. Castellani captured on e4, here comes bishop c4 and black resigned. Looks like black is also losing this rook on d5, and of course you can't place the rook on d6 because you can easily get checkmated. That's why after bishop c4 black resigned. If you liked this entertaining king march, don't forget to give the thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. More games are coming. Good luck.